Hello, this lesson is all about using and customizing your Mac screensaver. The first question you might ask is, what is a screensaver and why do I need it? Well, the early computers used to need them to prevent what's called phosphor burn-in, which is basically the idea if the little tiny pixels that make up your screen are on the same screen for a long time, it could potentially damage the pixels. So they came up with a screensaver that would show if the screen was idle for a certain amount of time. Today, our Mac screens are much more advanced and a screensaver isn't actually necessary. So we now use screensavers primarily for entertainment, security, or to display system status information. Plus, it gives us something pretty to look at when we aren't using our Mac. So customizing the screensaver is very similar to customizing the desktop picture. You go into System Preferences, similar to how we did before, but instead of choosing Desktop, choose Screensaver. From here, you browse through a variety of different screensavers built in. Click on one to see a quick preview in the smaller window on the right. If you like it, just leave it selected and that will be your screensaver from now on. Some screensavers have options that you can set. For example, if you select the message screensaver, you can click on the Screensaver Options button here to change what message to display. There are also many photo screensavers. For example, I'll select Origami. Then from here, I can select the source. By default, it's set to images from National Geographic, but I could choose Arial, Cosmos, Nature Patterns, or I can choose a folder of my own. Then when my screensaver comes on, I'll see my own photos instead. I could even tell it to shuffle the order if I'd like. Below, you can change how soon the screensaver will show after no activity, as well as show the screensaver with a clock, which will show the current time while the screensaver is on. Keep in mind, if you have your Mac set to sleep before the screensaver, you won't ever see your screensaver. So check your energy saver option in the System Preferences to make sure your screensaver comes on before your Mac sleeps. We hope you have fun changing up your screensaver to whatever you'd like. Our next lesson is going to cover a fun way to navigate and trigger things on your Mac called Hot Corners. Thanks for learning with Learn to Mac.